What will Jodie Ramsey do with the stolen gun? And could Carl Webster's desperate attempt to protect Debbie place everyone on Coronation Street in even greater danger? The aftermath of the terrifying garage confrontation leaves several relationships badly damaged, particularly Debbie Webster's connection with Ronnie Bailey and her son, Carl Webster. Although nobody was physically injured when the gun was fired, the incident exposes just how far the conflict between Carl, Kevin Webster, and Tyrone Dobbs has been allowed to spiral out of control. The tension began after Tyrone finally admitted that he had seen Carl attempting to interfere with Kevin's car brakes. During that moment, Carl injured himself in the garage, but the truth surrounding the accident remained hidden until the dispute became impossible to contain. Tyrone's confession confirms Kevin's worst suspicions and gives him another reason to distrust his half-brother. Inside the garage, Ronnie tries to prevent the men from walking away before they have dealt with their problems. His actions suggest that he understands how dangerous the situation has become. Rather than allowing their anger to continue growing, he wants Kevin, Carl, and Tyrone to confront the truth directly. However, forcing the men to remain together only increases the pressure. Kevin and Carl quickly return to arguing, with neither brother willing to completely accept responsibility for the hostility between them. Kevin then picks up the gun because he believes it is not real and points it towards Carl. This moment shows how anger has affected Kevin's judgment. Even if he thought the weapon was fake, his decision demonstrates that the feud has reached an extremely unhealthy level. Ronnie immediately recognizes the danger and attempts to take the gun away from him. During their struggle, the weapon fires. For several frightening seconds, the men have no idea whether someone has been shot. Fortunately, the bullet is eventually discovered inside the garage wall, meaning that nobody has been injured. Nevertheless, the incident forces Kevin to understand how close they came to a tragedy that could have destroyed all their lives. Kevin breaks down and apologizes to Carl. The brothers then agree to put their differences aside, at least temporarily, because they do not want Debbie to experience any more stress. However, their reconciliation appears fragile. It is based more on protecting Debbie than on resolving the resentment and mistrust that caused the conflict in the first place. Carl then leaves the gun on a parked car, following instructions from Fiona Morley. He believes he has completed his part of the arrangement, but he fails to notice that Jodie Ramsey is watching him. Jodie approaches the vehicle, takes the package, and secretly pockets the weapon. Her smile makes the situation even more disturbing, as it suggests that she may already have a purpose for the gun. She later returns home and checks that she is alone before examining it. When David Platt unexpectedly enters, she quickly hides the weapon. Meanwhile, Carl soon discovers that the gun has disappeared. A man working with Fiona checks the location and reports that it is no longer there. Fiona is furious and gives Carl 1 week to recover it, making it clear that he will face serious consequences if he fails. Carl's problems become even worse when Debbie overhears part of his conversation with Fiona. After demanding answers from Carl and Ronnie, she criticizes them for keeping the situation from her. She also makes it clear that Kevin's behavior will not be ignored, especially after he previously threatened Carl with a wrench. Debbie's reaction reveals her frustration at being protected through secrecy. Carl and Ronnie may believe they are reducing her stress, but their actions instead leave her feeling excluded and betrayed. She orders them to find the missing gun before it can be used to hurt someone. Looking ahead, Jodie's possession of the weapon is likely to become the biggest source of danger. Her secretive behavior suggests that she has no intention of returning it, while Fiona's threat will place Carl under increasing pressure. Carl and Ronnie may begin searching desperately, but because they do not know that Jodie took it, their investigation could lead them in the wrong direction. The gunshot may not have injured anyone this time, but the missing weapon means the danger is far from over. Will Carl discover the truth before Jodie makes her next move, or will another resident become caught in the consequences? Subscribe to the channel for more Coronation Street spoilers, storyline analysis, and the latest updates from the Cobbles.